He beat during the election for his current Senate seat was former Senator Doug Jones.
We had a chance to hear from him, his former political opponent tonight, and WVTM 13's Jarvis Robertson. He had a pretty interesting reaction to the news.
Well, he did. Senator Doug Jones was pretty fired up when discussing Senator Tommy Tuberville's announcement for the run for governor. Now, he doesn't believe that it is the best interest for the people of our state.
Pure ego. I mean, look, he is a failed U.S. Senator.
Former U.S. Senator Doug Jones didn't hold back on his thoughts on current Senator Tommy Tuberville announcing his plan to run for governor of Alabama, saying he's nothing but an embarrassment to the state.
You can't point to a single thing that he's done as a U.S. Senator. And so why not move to somewhere else when you know that you've not done a very good job?
There has been speculation on whether or not Tuberville is qualified to hold the state's highest office because of where he may or may not live.
All the evidence indicates that he has not lived in Alabama for the requisite period of time. He refuses to turn over tax returns to show that he has. Does the Republican Party clear the field for someone who is so clearly not eligible to be governor of the state under our Constitution?
Even if it is a legal problem, does it get pursued? And so I know Senator Tuberville has felt pretty confident that this would not be an issue that would keep him from being able to run, and perhaps he's right.
Political analyst Dr. Marissa Grayson says with Lieutenant Governor Will Ainsworth and Agriculture and Industries Commissioner Rick Pate both deciding not to run, this essentially clears the way for him to sail to the top of a Republican ticket.
He has the support of President Trump and has really unified with the base in Alabama that has been supportive of President Trump.
Even then, Jones believes the relationship between President Donald Trump and Tuberville will be on full display throughout the campaign trail.
And I also think he's riding a name recognition that he has as a former Auburn football coach.
Now, we also tried to find out if Doug Jones would be throwing his name in the ring for the gubernatorial race. He laughed and said that there's a lot of enthusiasm in the Democrat Party, but he plans to stay in the fight, but not saying he's going to be running for governor.